All right, share my screen. Here we go. All right, so today we are, oh, actually, I didn't want to share my screen quite yet. Hold that thought. So for today, we are going to start with the short vowel E. So yesterday we did the short sound A, and tomorrow we're going to do the short. So we're going A, E, I, O, U. So you can kind of see it where we're going. So today's the second day. So E. Who can tell me what sound E makes when it's short vowel sound? Haley. Eh. Everybody say E. Eh. So E. Eh. Okay, so the symbol for this, I realize is not so great, but when you make an eh sound, your mouth makes a eh, sort of your cheek, your edge of your mouth goes in. So eh. So this is this. Remember eh, and then eh. So it's the corner of your mouth is going eh. The corners. Can you feel the corners of your mouth go back when you say eh? So eh. So I know we have masks on, so you can't see it as well, so it's silly, but ah, and then eh. So today we're going to do E, ah, and then the word, okay, you got it now. All right, E, F. So let's look at, I've got a poem that we're going to look at. It's called The Best Nest. All right, so I know it's the picture's not as cute as yesterday's, but you know, you'll live. All right, so the best nest. What word do you see? What word do you see that starts with, or that has a F sound in it? All right, let's see. Ryan. Best. Oh my. So I'm gonna go with, okay, let's see. Who is not? Oh, everybody's now. All right. Somebody wasn't. Okay, so best. So I'm gonna go ahead and underline all the best so that we can have those all together. Great. Hey, guys, some encourage. Hi. All right, the next one. Best, and then next one. Nest. So anytime I see nest, I'm gonna have that one. So Mrs. Aubin, somebody's making lots of noise over there. I'm not quite sure who. All right. Did I get them all? There we go. Okay, nest. Anybody else see an F word? Survey. Sorry, I'm having a real hard time getting ready to hear you. Let in the second line. Awesome. Excellent. All right. Anybody at home see a word that has an F sound? Anybody at home? I don't see any. Nobody at home? Isabella. All right, Isabella, tell me a word.
Best.
Best?
Yes.
Okay, so we did best already. Do you see a different one besides best? Maybe Clara has a hand up. All right, Clara?
Next.
What? Can you say that one more time, sweetie?
Next.
Nest. Okay, so we did best and we did nest. I'm looking for another one. Oh my goodness, I love all these hands. That's great. Max. Rest. There's rest. There's rest. All right, let's read. Okay, I'm gonna reread. Here we go. The best nest. If you see a robin's nest, it's best to let it rest. Do not ever be a pest. Just let the bird's nest rest. Look at robin in her nest, folded wings across her chest. She protects her eggs the best in her little nest. Heck, an eggshell gets a test. One egg's hatching before the rest. Crack it's open, that's the best. A new chick's in the nest. Did you hear some more F sounds there? All right, Abby? Heck. Very good. So, heck. Try the car. New. Hey, no. Ooh. You heard an F sound in that word? So it does have an E, but sometimes E makes different other sounds, doesn't it? That was a great try, but you have to make that F sound. All right, Jensen. Jensen, do you have a choice? Jensen.
Is it F?
F. What is the words with that F sound, like Ed?
Get?
So it's a word that we have inside our poem here. Like nest or rest, fast. And there's other words that don't even rhyme with those. Is there another one down there too? Yep. All right, Henrik. Wrote F. Very nice. So sometimes it's not in the beginning of a word, is it? It can be the end of a word as well. August. Chest. All right. Sawyer. Pass. Very nice. All right, there's another word. Passive. Pass. Where is pass? Oh, there we go. And the other. Ben. Egg. In fact, that's my words. That's my pictures or my object today. Noah. Eggshell. Got two A's actually in that one. Egg-shell. Very nice. All right. So we have some other E's in there, but most of them there's eggs again. Somebody see one that we haven't done, and that let. Did we miss anything else? Because a lot of our other E's make their sound. Did I miss one? Ever. Very nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's think about her. Her. You heard an F sound in her? Not quite. All right, my friends. So what I brought today. All right, hocus pocus. Everybody focus. Woo, we got really excited there. That's good. It's good that you're excited, but let's not get too excited, my friends. So I'm gonna put that away. All right, so my object today to remind you how to say is an egg, egg. Okay, so when you're thinking about, what does that word sound like? Sorry, I had it over there and then I moved it. So an egg or an elephant. I couldn't actually bring an elephant to school, so I couldn't do that. So the egg was available. Okay, so what I'd like you to do, oh my goodness, I have a lot of extra side talk today that's making it hard to hear me. All right, so I need you to open your EL spiral. You can actually do this below the A, but we have some words today. We're gonna do some dictation with a short E. Short E sound. Okay, so I'm gonna use my dock camera. So you can see my dock camera, my friends. Short E sound. So everybody should have their EL spiral. All right, I'm looking for Miss Abby. Miss Abby, do you have your EL spiral for me? All right, here we go. Your first word. Oh my goodness. First word, Are you ready?
Yeah.
Listen to the sentence as well as the word den. The bear walked into his den. 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 So you're writing that word down. Den. All right. Uh-oh. All right. Let's see who my. All right. Let's find it. Let's see. Madison. How do I spell den? Oh, sorry. It's a little loud. Say it one more time, sweet pea. D-E-N. So what? Oh, that was not, I'm reaching too far. Sorry. I gotta scoot forward. D-E-N. No capitals. Lower. So my friend. D, yes, the bad idea. Yes. So think of, here's B, here's D, and an E in the middle, like our little bed here. And so here's our D letter. So D-E-N. And so some of what we noticed on your spelling test was that, excuse me, what we noticed with our spelling test is a lot of you wrote capital B's and capital D's because you weren't sure which way they went. And we're going to really make sure that you get your B's and D's straight in third grade for us today. All right, the next word is, well, actually, the next word was bed. So easy peasy, everybody write bed. I know. Well, Mrs. Aubin wanted us to do it. It's all good. And I've forgotten it was our word. Bed. Bed. All right, so everybody together. Ready? Microphone answer. B-E-D. Make sure that the B and the D are facing the right direction. Yeah, right. Next one. Are you ready? Remember, we're using our short vowel eh. So our next word is net. I hit the ball over the net. 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 Go ahead and write that down for me. Net. All right, Mr. Leo. All right, Leo, tell me how to spell net. Can you unmute and tell me how to spell net? May not be with me at the moment. All right. Oh. All right, let's go back. Let's keep Leo on there for next time. All right. Net. Oh, guys, please don't make, I can't do it if you guys are making noises. All right, Ryder. Oh, excuse me. All voices should be off so we can hear him, please. Thank you. Yes, Ryder. N-E-T. Net. Okay, the next one. Net is, I mean, I gotta keep going, sweetie. All right. Next one is hem. My mom had to shorten the hem on my pants. Hem. Listen. So, Elena, you have to stop calling out, sweetie. The people at home get distracted if you're calling out. Hem. Hem. Hem is the bottom where on your clothing, where the end is turned up, and then there is a, like some stitches to keep the end from fraying, called a hem. All right, who's gonna tell me how to spell hem? Let's go with, all right, no capital letters. All right, Sunny, hem. H-E, I gotta switch it. H-E-M. Should it be an I, like him? No. Hem. Next word. Are you listening? Okay, all voices should be off right now, my friends. Are you listening? Okay, the next word, listen to the sentence too. Deb. Deb was walking across the street with her dog. Deb. D-E-B. Deb. All right, give me a thumbs up when you're ready to go. I got most of my friends here. Oh, lyric by the head. Okay, but our voices are off. Okay, and do I need to know anything about that first letter? I need to have a capital D because it is a name. Because I said Deb walked across the street with her dog. Deb. So if it's a name, it needs a capital, right? Okay, last one. Are you ready? Leg. My leg hurt from all the running. Leg. L-E-G. Leg. And I shouldn't have any other capitals on my paper besides that one. Did everybody make sure their B is facing the right direction? Yes. Okay, so leg. Are we ready? Yes. All right, Wheel of Fortune here. All right. All right, Marin. All right, Marin, how should I spell it? L-E-G, leg. Double check. Did your G go to the worm line?
No.
If your G needs to go below the line. The circle is on there, and then your G goes below the line. Leg. All right, we have 3 sentences. I'm going to grade the sentences, though. So are you ready? All right, I need no talking so you can hear. My friends at home, are you ready? The first sentence is Meg let the pet beg. We're gonna do it again. Meg let the pet beg. Meg let the pet beg. Now you're doing your, and then when you finish, you're going to look at it and you're going to do your cups. Remember cups. C stands for capital letter. Do you have your capital letter? U stands for understanding. When you read the sentence to yourself, does it make sense? P is for punctuation. Do you have your N mark? And S for spelling. Are all of your words spelled correctly? I'm going to say it. Oh, I can't see any of them because all I can see is this and the Wheel of Fortune at the moment. Sorry. All right. The next, so the sentence, one more time. Meg let the pet beg. Here we go. Capital M. Make sure you have a capital. Meg, because it's a name and it's also the beginning of our sentence. Let the pet beg. And did you, what's at the end? Period. Meg lets the pet beg. Are we focusing on those sounds? Yes, Miss Evie. Okay, because that's what we're focusing on, isn't it? Very good. All right, the next sentence. Here we go. Jip did not get fed. Jip did not get fed. Jip, j, did not get fed. Sound out your words, write them correctly. Jip did not get fed. And checking out your cups. When you're done, do you have a capital? Do you understand the sentence when you read it? Do you have punctuation? And the words are spelled correctly? Jip did not get fed. Jip, I think, is that pet that was begging. So Jip did not get fed. So here we go. So capital J, we're going to cross on the top. Come on down. Capital J, not a G. J, capital J, J-I-P. So how many of you decided J-E-P? Did I say Is it Ip? So it isn't an E, it's an I. Jip. I'm throwing some trick words in there to see if you're listening. Jip did not, N-O-T, get, G-E-T, fed, fed, and the period. All right, it's very important that we are getting our letters shaped correctly, friends. This is going to help us in the future, especially tomorrow when you're writing in EL, making sure that you have your capitals, your periods, and all your words spelled right. Last sentence, friends. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Last one. Ben, you're the star of my next sentence, all right? So here we go. Ben met 10 men. Ben met 10 men. Ben met 10 men. Ben has got this in the bag, I think. Should be able to do this one excellently. Check your cups. Do you have your capital? Everybody checking their capital? I should see you checking your capital. Everybody. Read the sentence back to yourself. Does it make sense? I don't need you to respond. I just need you to do it. P. Do you have your punctuation, friends at home? And S. Did you sound out those words and make sure that they are spelled correctly? All right. Here we go. Ben met 10 men. Here we go. Capital B. Now, a lot of you love that capital B, but this is the time to actually have it. B-E-N. Met. Make sure that it has a stem. 10. And then it rhymed. So, men. They all have E's, but not all of my sentences will. You have to listen for the sounds, right? Listen for that sound. All right, my friends. So we're going to continue on with the sounds, and I want you to really focus on the sounds of those short vowels. Everybody say A, and make the symbol for me. Ready, go? A, and then E, Make that symbol sign with me. E, Okay. Very nice, my friends. All right. So we're going to continue on with this all week, and Mrs. Aubin is going to continue with her part of our lesson. Do you need that camera as well? Nope, just what you, okay. Here's. No, we'll continue. Mrs. Aubin might use our wheel, perhaps. Which one is the one for here? I'll just pick this one. Oh, there you go. All right, my friend. Here it is. Okay. So now that we have our sounds, Charlie, hold it down low. Thank you, so no one gets hurt. Now that we know our sounds, we can use those to help us in our spelling during writing, which leads me to our next lesson. We are hoping to get you guys writing fluently. I keep using that word fluent. We talk about it in reading. We talk about it in math, being able to know our facts fluently. So what I want you to think about is, if I am writing fluently, what does that mean? Any ideas? Anybody at home? Oh, Isabella, and then I'll hear from Elena. Go ahead, Isabella. What does it mean to write fluently?
To tell the story with personality and fluence.
I love that you said personality, that's your voice coming through. When you let your voice come through, you're definitely writing fluently because you just want to keep going, right? What are you thinking, Elena? Can you add on? Neatly? It's really about continually writing. Oh, it's gonna die if you do that. Please don't do that. You want to keep writing continually, just like when you do your facts. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 3 is 15. It's continual. You don't just stop, right? Same with reading. If I can read, Meg let the pet beg. Jip did not get fed. Ben met 10 men. I'm reading fluently. If I said Meg, the Pete, pet, big, bag, that's not fluent. You want to do it continuously. So we are going to hopefully be writing for at least 15 minutes. I have some writing prompts, but before we do that, if you're not writing in complete sentences with a subject and predicate, you're not going to be able to share your thinking or your ideas. So who can raise their hand and tell me what a subject is in a sentence? Subject. All right, go ahead, Haley Booker. Yeah. Okay, it's of the sentence, it's the who or the what, the noun, right? Could be a pronoun, but it is the, what are we talking about? The predicate then, Josh, is what? Like if I said Mrs. Aubin is teaching, I'm the subject, the predicate is, it's what I'm doing. It's the verb. So we're going to do a quick review because as we do our writing, we want you to be writing in complete sentences.
Mr. Morton walked down the street. Mr. Morton walked. Mr. Morton talked to his cat. Mr. Morton talked. Hello, cat. You look good. Mr. Morton was lonely. Mr. Morton was. Mr. Morton is the subject of the sentence, and what the predicate says he does. Mr. Morton knew just one girl. Mr. Morton knew. Mr. Morton grew flowers for Pearl. Mr. Morton grew. Mr. Morton was very shy. Mr. Morton was. Mr. Morton is the subject of the sentence, and what the predicate says he does. The subject is a noun. That's a person, place, or thing. It's who or what the sentence is about. And the predicate is the verb. That's the action word that gets this subject up and out. Mr. Morton wrote Pearl a poem. Mr. Morton wrote. Pearl replied in the afternoon. Pearl replied by a note. Mr. Morton was very nervous. Mr. Morton was. Mr. Morton is the subject of the sentence, and what the predicate says he does. The cat stretched, the sun beat down. A neighbor chased his kid. Come here, kid, come on. Each sentence is completed when you know what the subject did. Mr. Morton knocked on her door. Mr. Morton knocked. Mr. Morton sat on her porch. Yes, he just sat there and rocked. Mr. Morton was a nervous man. When she opened up the door, he ran. Mr. Morton climbed up his stairs. Mr. Morton climbed. Mr. Morton. Mr. Morton ran. Mr. Morton was lonely. Mr. Morton was until Pearl showed up with a single rose. Who says women can't propose? Now Mr. Morton is happy, and Pearl and the cat are too. They're the subject of the sentence, and what the predicate says, they do.
Okay. So, who was the subject in that? Mr. Morton mainly, right? And then maybe the cat Pearl, but basically it was everything Mr. Morton did.
And the woman he liked.
The woman that he liked, and her name I can't remember. Pearl was the cat, no? No, the cat. Oh, Pearl, okay. And everything he did was the predicate. So what was one thing he did? Max, what was one thing he did? What did he do? He fainted, right? That was one thing he did. Another thing, yes. Climbed. Those were all verbs, right? They're predicates. One more. Walked. And we could keep going. So today, when you are answering one of these writing prompts, you're going to be writing fluently, continually for about 15 minutes or however long you would like. Mrs. Harrison will let you know as well. I would like you to choose a topic that you feel like you can write about. If you feel like you can't write fluently, continually, because you don't have enough schema about that topic, don't choose it. Here are a few you can choose. Write what happens next. The front door was open a little. Jayton and Emily peered through the crack into the darkness inside. Or you could write the answer to this question. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Or you could answer this question. What is your favorite thing to do after school and why? And then I have one more. Write what happened before this. Christina opened her eyes to find herself back at school in her classroom. It was as if she'd never left. So this is kind of cool because it's creative writing, unlike what we've been doing in EL, where we're kind of writing the gist and more expository. This is creative. You get to be creative. And I can't wait to hear what you write. But before you do that, I'm going to show you, how am I doing on time? I'm doing good. Yay. I'm going to show you my example, and I want you to help me figure out if I wrote incomplete sentences. So we're going to underline the subjects and the predicates in this document. So I chose the prompt, my favorite thing to do after school. So when I look at the first sentence, I want you to help me decide what my subject is. My favorite thing to do after school is to go for a hike with my family and dog. I need to know who or what the subject is of the sentence. How about writer?
The subject is hiking with your family and dog.
Not the subject. Who?
You.
Me, right? So
Family and dog.
it's about my favorite. Oh, it's not. It's about my favorite thing to do, right? Hold on, guys. Mrs. Harrison's going to let me write on her board. Let's see, keep your fingers crossed that it's gonna work. So we're talking about Mrs. Oven, right? No, hold on. It takes a second.
Real weird, wild.
There it goes. Okay. All right. So hopefully my Mrs. Oven, right? And what am I talking about? It's my favorite thing to do after school. And what is that? To go for a hike with my family and dogs. But I'm talking about me and my favorite thing to do after school. That's the subject. And that's hopefully how you'll start yours, right? What you're going to be, if you chose this prompt, you might not. Sometimes we walk up the cul-de-sac. Let's just look at that part of the sentence. Who are we talking about? Charlie B? Who's the... Yeah, we, right? We are the subject. And what do we do, Paxton?
We walk up the.
It's called a cul-de-sac. There's an end there. Okay, but notice this, because I have a compound sentence, here we go again. We, but sometimes who? We go to Flying J Ranch. What do? We go there. So sometimes you'll notice your subject repeats if you have a compound sentence, which has two thoughts, right? Complete thoughts put together with the conjunction. Next sentence, Flying J Ranch has a lot of different trails to choose from. What is my subject in that sentence, Charlie C? Flying J Ranch has a lot of different trails to choose from. Oh, I was going to say Charlie Carr this time. Sorry, Charlie B. Yeah, Flying J Ranch is my subject. That's the who or the what. Sometimes it's a what. It's not always a person. Flying J Ranch, what about it? Has a lot of different trails to choose from. Maybe we can get someone from home next. I like spending time with my family and dogs after being gone at school all day. What is the subject in that sentence? The who or the what? Cole. Cole, who's the subject? I like spending time with my family and dogs after being gone at school all day. All right, someone here? Suriname. I am the subject. What do I like to do after school? I like spending time with my family and dogs after being gone at school all day. Who likes doing that? I do. Okay, Finn, you ready? That way I get to hear all about my family's day while we are hiking. Finn, who's the subject? Yep, I get to do this. I get to hear all about their day. Oh, so you have schema about that. And here's another we, right? While we are hiking. It is also nice to be outside and to get fresh air. What is? But what is it? That's my pronoun, right? Because I'm outside doing this hike is nice. Because I'm outside getting fresh air. That's my predicate. I love hiking after school. Who loves hiking after school? You. Me. This is about me because I'm telling you what my favorite thing to do after school is. So you're going to see a lot of we have Flying J in there because I'm talking about a place, right? That's the subject of my sentence, but it's mainly going to be me. I love hiking after school. Now, can you imagine if I just said, love hiking after school? Would that make sense?
No.
What if I just said I? I what? What if I said Flying J Ranch? It's missing something, right? Is that called complete? It's called incomplete. We don't want to see just Flying J Ranch or has a lot of different trails to choose from. What has a lot of different trails to choose from? Make sure you have a subject and a predicate when you are doing your fluent writing. So let me go back and show you. That was just an example. I'm thinking about my vowel sounds, right? The the when I'm spelling. I'm thinking about capitals and periods. So here are your writing prompts once again that you can choose from. I would like you to choose from one of these prompts, and you'll have 15 minutes to write. And if you're at home, if you want to write a little longer, feel free. But here are the choices once again. You can write what happens next. The front door was open a little. Jayton and Emily peered through the crack into the darkness inside. You can answer this question. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Or this question, what is your favorite thing to do after school? Like I chose. Why is it your favorite thing to do after school? Or you could write what happened before this. Christina opened her eyes to find herself back at school in her classroom. It was as if she'd never left. So that would be the end of your little story. What happened before that? All right, if you think you have an idea of what you might write about and you know how to write with complete sentences, here's the one. I know what I want to write about. I know how to write a complete sentence with a subject and predicate. Give me a double thumbs up. Hey, I see one thumb. Some of you have one, but not the other. So we'll have to talk. Okay. So you guys at home can write in your EL spiral. I want you to use paper and pencil and then take a picture of your writing and upload it to this assignment because I want you to get practice with handwriting because that's what we've been doing with Mrs. Harrison with our vowel review. Any questions at home?
Bye.
Robert, do you have a question?
Yes. Is there a link for any of this?
It's how much you can write in 15 minutes. A link. Oh, I thought you said length. A link? No, you're going to write in your EL spiral. Good.
Okay.
Thank you for asking. Anybody else have a question at home? Okay, then. I can't wait to read your writing. My class, you may get ready to write. Mrs. Harrison's class, I'm going to let you. Yep, I'll go ahead and
Bye.
We'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Thank you. See you at math, possibly. And my get your EL spiral out and get started on writing.
I will do it as fast as I can.